guys. So today's video is the second installment of my step-by-step makeup tutorial. In the first one, I discussed how I do my eyebrows. As you can see, my eyebrows are already done because you should know how to do them already. You want to know why? Because you should have already watched the video. If you have not watched that video, stop. Go to that video, watch it, then come back to this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the tools I use and the products that I use in order to do my eyeshadow every day. And it varies daily based on the type of look that I'm going for and where I'm going, whether it be to work, to the club, staying at home, going to church. It really just depends. And it also depends on my mood as well. So let's jump right in. So the first thing I do before I even put any eyeshadow on is I prime my eyelids. Some people use an eyeshadow primer, some people use a concealer. It really just is based on preference and what works best for you and your skin and the looks you're trying to accomplish. I use them both together. I have used a concealer by itself, I have used an eyeshadow primer by itself, and I find that using them together just gives me the desired outcome. So I use the Sephora Beauty Amplifier eyeshadow primer. It does come with a little wand on it, and so I'm going to show you how I use it later on in the video, but I just use the wand to apply to both of my eyelids, and then I follow that by using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Hazelnut. This is just the concealer that I've been using for my face lately. It also has a little wand on it that I use to apply the product as well. And then once I actually apply it to my eyes, I use this. It's not too loose, it's not too tight, and it just does what I need it to do, honestly. And this is a Enyer cashew brush that I got from Target. And so for the actual eyeshadow, today I'm going to be using the Aina palette. This is a palette that Aina did in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills. I absolutely love this palette. It has been my go-to palette for a couple months now. I had said that it was just going to be my fall eyeshadow palette, but it's now winter and I'm still using it. I've used it so much so that I've forgotten about other eyeshadow palettes that I have, and I think that's just because it's brown girl friendly and it has all the shades I need to accomplish most of the looks that I wish to accomplish. And so it is a little dirty because I have been using it, and your girl ain't rich enough to just be buying extra palettes just to make videos for y'all. So this was y'all gonna get. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the Sephora Beauty Amplifier primer that I showed you guys. I'm gonna just dab that all over my eyelid. I'm gonna do the same on this one. Then I'm gonna take that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Hazelnut, which again is just my normal concealer color. I didn't choose a shade of concealer just for my eyeshadow. It's the concealer that I use on my face. I am going to use this Enyer cashew brush to apply the product. And again, I just got this brush from Target. It came in a set. It wasn't too terribly expensive. So if you're needing some brushes, definitely head over to Target. And they have a lot of different brush sets. Enyer cashew is just a particular brand in there, and they do sell a lot of her brushes in Target. And then I'm sorry if you hear Maddox, he's over there sleeping, because I told y'all a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. I can't let that baby keep me from doing my makeup. Can't let that baby keep me from chasing a bag. So y'all might hear him, and I might have to go get him or tell Trevor to come get him. But as you can see, I am just making sure I have applied that product evenly. And sometimes this is a step that I do before I do my eyebrows, just to give it a chance to like set into my skin, but it's not really a necessity in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on, because as you can see, I've already done my eyebrows. So next I'm gonna take this tapered brush. This is a brush that I received in an Ipsy Glam bag. I'm not 100% sure of the brand of the brush, but it is a tapered brush. It's not huge, It's just a small one. And so I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dip it in this shade here. This is Ginger, again by Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to dip my brush in that color. And I don't really need much of that because this palette gives a lot of payoff, so you don't have to use a lot of product. You know, you can always build on product, but you don't have to use a whole bunch. So I'm just gonna go into that shade again for the other eye. And I'm just putting that in my crease. So what I'm doing now is putting this color in my crease as a transition color so that the color that I put on my lid doesn't just go from like makeup to like skin above that. So I just use a transition color so that there's not any harsh lines or anything like that. And so then I take a little bit of a darker transition color, this edges one right here. I'm gonna dip the same brush in there. I use the same brush because I'm doing the same thing. The only time I change brushes is if I'm tackling a different part of my eye or I'm using like a totally different color. Like if I were going in with like a blue or a pink or something that I don't often use, I would get another brush. Because to be real, I don't wash my brushes every day. So I have to make sure, like if I'm gonna use this brush again tomorrow, I haven't put a color on there that I don't plan to use tomorrow. All right, so as you can see, the color on there, it is a transition color. So it is kind of like, not my skin tone, but it's not like a pigmented color. It's something that I can pair with any color that I choose from this point, just to eliminate any harsh lines, just to make sure that everything blends out really, really well. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna take this flat brush. This is a small flat brush. It is also Sonia Kashuk. It came in the same set that the other brush I showed you came in. And so I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna go into this color at the bottom, Zam. Zam, Sadie. Zam. So I'm gonna go into that color and I'm gonna use that on my lid. Now, if you know me, you know that if I have on makeup, most of the time I have on a shimmer shade or a glitter on my eyelid, just because I prefer shimmer shades on my eyelids. Some people prefer matte colors, and that's absolutely fine. We just have different tastes. So I'm just taking that and I'm applying it to my eyelid. And at this point, you can use any color that you want to wear. If you want to wear pink, you can put pink here. If you want to wear a neutral color, you can put a neutral color here. If you want your whole eye to be the same color, you can take the transition color that you used and you can apply that as well. So it really just depends on the look that you're going for. But like I said, I usually enjoy shimmer shades and sparkles and glitter, because if you know me, you know I'm extra. So that's just what I do. And I just put it on my lid. And it may spill over into that transition color a little bit, but I'm gonna go back in once I finish making sure this is all over my lid. And I'm going to apply that transition color again, because this color is only meant to be on my eyelid. I'm gonna take the brush that I used. I don't think it has to be re-dipped because there's a lot of product on the brush, because there's a lot of product coming out of this palette, which is one reason why I love it. So as you can see, the transition color is kind of cleaning up any spillage that went over into my crease or above my crease when I was putting my lid color on. So you just put as much as you desire. Oh my God, I'm so country. As much as you desire. You just kind of go back and forth until you've reached a point of satisfaction, which is what I'm doing. I'm just going back and forth. Okay, so I'm gonna close my palette. Then I'm going to get kind of like this less dense tapered brush. I don't know how else to refer to this. I also got this brush in a Ipsy Glam bag. It's a fairer brush and I love it. It's so cute and it's not too dense. It's kind of loose actually, and I just use that to blend all over my eye just to make sure I eliminate any harsh lines and that anything that's meant to be blended together is blended together, and just to finalize the look. And you just do this until you're satisfied with how your eyes look. Most of the time I go in with a darker shade, like around this area, just to create some depth to my look. But I'm just doing a basic look for you guys, very beginner friendly. But I'm just gonna blend that out. And so as you can see, I have the glitter color on my lid, the transition color right here. So it kind of blends up, because right here there's no eyeshadow at all. So it kind of goes from like glam, dramatic, whatever color, to transition to like my skin. So it doesn't look harsh, it doesn't look crazy or anything like that. So once my eyeshadow looks how I wish it to look, like I do now, any particular day, I'm done. So just to go back and review a little bit, I primed my eyelid with my Sephora primer and my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I also went in with my taper brush with Ginger and Edges in the Aina palette as a transition color. And then I went in with Zam with my small flat brush for my eyelid. And then I used this loose brush to blend everything together. And so this is just a very, very simplified makeup look. You may choose to only use one color. You may choose to go in with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colors. It really just all depends. But like everything makeup, is all based on who you are and the look you want to accomplish. All right guys, so as you can see, I have finished my eyeshadow. I have not applied any mascara or eyeliner, but at this point it's usually when I do that. I am very poor at putting on eyeliner, so I'm not even going to show you guys that. I just want to give you guys my eyeshadow tutorial. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment down below. I'm always looking for tips. I'm always looking for suggestions. Whatever you guys want to talk about, have a conversation with me down in the comments. I will comment back. If this was a video that you were into, that you enjoyed, that you want to see more of, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button so that I'll know, so that I can produce more content for you all. And lastly, please make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel on Cloud Mylan. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time we post a video. If you made it to the end of the video, you a real one. You a real one. And I really appreciate you all. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.